Leroy Chapman is an English former professional footballer who played as a striker from 1978 until 1996, in which he scored almost 200 first-team goals. He is best known for spells with Stoke City, Leeds United, Sheffield Wednesday, Nottingham Forest and West Ham United. He also played for Plymouth Argyle, Arsenal, Sunderland, Portsmouth, Southend United, Ipswich Town and Swansea City. As well as this he played in both France and Norway for Chamois United and Strømsgodset IF, and was capped by both the England U21 and England B teams. He also won the Football League Cup with Nottingham Forest and the league title with Leeds United. He scored a total of more than 250 goals in all competitions during a club career which lasted for nearly 20 years. Club career: Chapman was born in Lincoln and began his career at Stoke City. He made his league debut whilst on loan at Plymouth Argyle in 1978 to Euro 79. He made his debut for Stoke in a League Cup match against Swindon Town with Chapman scoring Stoke's goal in a 2-1 defeat. He soon began a vital player for Stoke, top scoring in both 1980 Euro 81 and 1981 Euro 82, which prompted Arsenal to pay Stoke £500,000 for his services. However, the move was not a success. He made only 23 appearances for the club and scored 4 goals. Chapman moved to Sunderland in December 1983, but again failed to establish himself in the team, scoring just 3 goals in 15 appearances. Howard Wilkinson, then manager of Sheffield Wednesday, signed Chapman in August 1984, and at Wednesday he regained his goal-scoring form. Between 1984 and 1988 Chapman scored 63 goals in 149 appearances. However, Wilkinson moved on to manage Leeds United in 1988, and on his departure Chapman moved on briefly to French side Chamois United. In October 1988, Brian Clough signed Chapman for Nottingham Forest. Chapman was an integral part of the Forest team that won the League Cup and Full Members' Cup in 1989, scoring 2 goals in the latter's final. Chapman had a positive season in the league as Forest finished third, though they never looked likely to catch the leading pair of Arsenal and runners-up Liverpool. However, Forest's failure to clinch the title in 1988 to Euro 89 was not ultimately the end of Chapman's quest to be part of a title-winning side. In his time at the City Ground, Chapman was one of the Forest players who had to cope with the horrors of the Hillsborough disaster during the opening minutes of their FA Cup semi-final against Liverpool. Chapman played in the rescheduled game at Old Trafford, which Liverpool won 3-1. In January 1990, Howard Wilkinson paid Nottingham Forest £400,000 to recruit Chapman to Leeds United. Chapman was part of the Leeds team that won the Second Division title and promotion to the First Division in 1990. Leeds finished fourth in 1991, and 21-goal Chapman was one of the highest scorers in the league. He scored a hat-trick in a remarkable league match at Elland Road against Liverpool on April 13, 1991, though Leeds lost the game 5-4. In the 1991 Euro 92 season, Chapman scored 16 goals as Leeds won the last ever league title before the creation of the FA Premier League. His 16 goals in the club's title-winning season included 2 league hat-tricks. The first in a 6-1 away win against his old club Sheffield Wednesday on January 12, 1992, the second on March 14, 1992 in a 5-1 home win over Wimbledon. Chapman scored the club's first 2 goals in the new league at the start of the 1992 Euro 93 season, scoring twice in a 2-1 home win over Wimbledon. Despite being the top scorer for Leeds in the 1992 Euro 93 season with 14 goals, Chapman was allowed to move to Portsmouth at the age of 33 for £250,000 on August 11, 1993. Later career: Chapman made a Premiership comeback just 4 months after moving to Portsmouth when West Ham United signed him for £250,000 in September 1993. Making his West Ham debut along with other new signings Mike Marsh and David Burrows, Chapman scored in a 2-0 away win against Blackburn Rovers on September 18, 1993. He played 51 games in all competitions, scoring 11 goals. He remained in the Premiership when he moved on to Ipswich for a fee of £70,000 in November 1994. He played one game on loan for Southend United in January 1995, scoring the consolation goal in the Shrimpers for a Euro-1 defeat at Grimsby Town. During early 1996 he was loaned back to Leeds United where he played only 2 games. In his first, against one of his former sides, West Ham United, he was sent off for elbowing defender Mark Rieper. He finished his UK career with Swansea. During the summer of 1996 he had a brief spell in Norway with Strømsgodset scoring 1 goal. International career: Chapman was capped by both the England U21 and England B teams. Personal life: he is the son of former Lincoln City, Port Vale and Chester striker, Roy Chapman. Chapman is married to the actress Leslie Ash, with whom he owns restaurants Hook in London and Tetro Leeds, in which one of his former clubs, Leeds United, is a shareholder. He previously owned another restaurant, Tetro in Soho, London. News of the world: legal action. In 2011 Chapman and his wife, Leslie Ash, indicated that they were preparing to sue the News of the World for breach of privacy over suspicions that their voicemails, and those of their children, were illegally accessed by private investigator Glenn Mulcahy. After writing to the police over their suspicions, the police informed them that there were 4 pieces of paper referring to Ash in Mulcahy's notebooks, and 5 items relating to Chapman. There were further items relating to their children. Career statistics, sourced from the English National Football Archive. Honours: Nottingham Forest, Football League Cup, 1988-89, Full Members Cup, 1988-89, Leeds United, First Division, 1991 a Euro 92 Second Division, 1989 a Euro 90, FA Charity Shield, 1992. References. External links: Lee Chapman Career Statistics at Soxabase, Lee Chapman Career Summary at leeds-fans.org.uk, Player Stats a Euro Shami Niate.